She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Cheyenne Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot, hits a three.
Just for that reason, they're too deadly from behind the arc.
An 11-0 run for New York. Clark, she got another. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
He's in the history of the league. You might want to get out of Caitlin. Wow, that was a really...
Here's Clark with it. Benley inside against the taller Mercedes Russell and still gets it to go.
Caitlin Clark is pure excitement every time she steps onto the court. The energy changes instantly when she's involved, like the entire game becomes sharper, louder, and more alive. She brings a presence that you can feel from the very first second.
Here is Clark with some space. Clark behind the back. Oh, showing off the moves. It's Boston, and it's too easy.
We have got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from...
As Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep three. Going back and forth.
The young one here, Caitlin Clark, just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it.
Jackson calling forward and gets it. Here's Hamby on the post. Against Samuelson, stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark. The feet underneath, Benley working against Giroux. What a move there.
She plays with a level of confidence that never fades. There's a calm belief in everything she does. No hesitation, no doubt, just complete trust in her game. That confidence is what makes her stand out so naturally. The way she carries herself is effortless. She doesn't look rushed or pressured, even in the most intense moments.
Indiana trying to look inside. Going through this zone, cross-court pass, Clark to Mitchell. Big three for Indiana, and it's Clark's 13th assist. This is the franchise record.
Clark with the basketball. 9 total points in the game, sets it back from 3, knocks it down.
Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space, gives it up. Benley lays it in. 4th assist for Clark.
Channel defense by the Sparks fans.
Probably on the baseline, found by Ionescu. It was blocked by Boston. Clark looking for some options. Hull spots up for 3 and hits it. Xander Lucini, some good length on the perimeter on Kayla. That is a tough pass. Wow. And somehow she got it in.
Instead, she flows through the game with control and rhythm, making everything look smooth and composed. Whenever Caitlin has the ball, there's a feeling of anticipation in the air. Something exciting could happen at any moment. Boss, and that expectation keeps everyone locked in.
A Brooklyn logo bomb from Caitlin Clark.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with a little shove inside, creates that space. That's putting up some buckets.
Hull finds Boston, who had some daylight. Well, this is the second to the last game for both teams before the break. Alyssa Smith counted.
That's great. A great move by Alyssa Smith.
In the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a 3.
Now realizes it. Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up and hits. From the mid-range, 20 points for Caitlin Clark.
A really good feel for when she should take a defender based on who it is. And that time going to her left.
She creates that energy just by being involved. She brings life to the game without forcing anything. The crowd reacts differently. Teammates feed off her energy, and the whole atmosphere feels more intense when she's on the floor. That kind of impact is rare and special. Caitlin plays with fearlessness that stands out immediately. Pressure doesn't slow her down.
And fake left, drive right, make it all look so easy.
A lot of scorers that haven't always hung their hat on that side of the ball. So as a team, they are continuing to grow in their defensive effort.
Gamble defensively.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a 3.
Has that one foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a 3.
And she needs to be aggressive on the offensive end. And anytime her defender, Carrington, gets caught up on a screen, and a nice one by Aaliyah Boston on that.
New York has missed 7 straight shots. Caitlin challenged Sabally and won it. An elite three-point shooter broke Maya Moore's single-season percentage record here as a Minnesota Lynx player.
Mia Coffey does well every time down the floor. It tries to help the.
Connecticut an early 9-point lead. Clark a three. Second three of the quarter for Caitlin Clark.
And Caitlin Clark, one of the rare times this season we've seen her get open. Dejanay Carrington just looking at the ball.
Clark nails it.
The New York Liberty came out and threw the first punch in this quarter, but what a response from the Indiana Fever. That is a great contest.
Guarding Clark, being very physical. That's been what they've done all game. Mitchell with the shot clock expiring.
Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who.
She's not just playing the game. She's the reason it feels unforgettable.
There's a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery. I mean, putting it on. Horston's got to come with hands up. You can't let Clark see.
Shot clock winding down for Colson. A big three for Sydney.
In terms of holding on to the basketball.
The Fever with the ball. Clark passed up the long three. Into Boston. Give the assist to Clark with the Boston finish.
Throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against
the magnifying glass and the pressure as Bonner can't hit. Fag Benley the rebound. Here comes Clark. Bouncing to Fag Benley, who lays it in.
Many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark.
Kia Boston had 4 blocks in that win against Minnesota and a career-high 16 rebounds. Turnabout is fair play right there.
Especially the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace.
Clark outside, and that's good.
Mitchell, guarded by Harris. Mitchell spinning, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in. Tie game. Had an open look from 3, didn't take it. Only 3 to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in, and beats the shot clock.
Like Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and